How are you guys doing? In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the color editor tool in Capture One Pro to make layer mask. So in Capture One Pro, the color editor tool allows you to target specific colors and make hue, saturation, and lightness adjustments to them. In some cases, this is all you need. I'll show you an example just of how the tool works. You can go through the basic, advanced, or skin tones tab. You'll take the picker, select the color, and you can adjust the saturation of that color. You can adjust the hue and the lightness. Now to make a layer mask from the color, you hit the three little dots right here. You select Create Mask Layer from Selection. Once that's done, you can see your new layer mask created in the adjustment layers up here. If you press M, it shows you that mask. You can see that mask as a red overlay, or you can go into grayscale. You can make adjustments to the mask. So why is this important? Why is this different from using the color editor? For me, this opens up a lot more opportunities because now with these masks, you can use any of the sliders over here, exposure. You can add contrast. You can affect the brightness. But the biggest thing for me, which I use this for the most, is you can add clarity. And clarity, for those who don't know, is just mid-tone contrast for the most part. So we can now adjust this slider and add more clarity to the greens. And this is what I use it for the most, selective contrast. You can also use a couple of the tools under the this tab right here, the details tab. You can use sharpening and noise reduction. You can't use film grain, so that's one thing to take note of, but you can add sharpening to the green as well. It's out of focus, so you really won't see the effect. So now let's do another example. Let's go back to the color editor and let's select the blue. So we have our color range here, and we're going to hit Create Mask Layer from Selection. So here's our blue layer. And once again, we can go back over here and we can adjust the exposure, the contrast, reset that. But what's important now is we can use the curves. And for me, sometimes when using the hue slider, I can't get the exact color I want, or it's just a little small minor shift that I want to do. So now I have the full power of the curves to actually go in here and change the color of the dress any way that I want. And this is very, very powerful. So now that you know about this feature in the color editor, take it and create your own unique mask from targeted colors. This can be great for food photographers and for people doing landscape. It doesn't necessarily just have to be fashion photography. And I would love to see what you guys create. Let me know your feedback, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below.